Harden to Luka. Harden. I mean, all my Luka agendas are in the toilet. So, Harden. Luka, step back three. It's good. Luka. I take it back. Luka. I'm tired of Mark Cuban. I'm tired of the interviews. Of him saying nothing. And him saying fuck every other word so everyone thinks he's cool. Well, you know, I just love a motherfucker that plays hard. And the Mavericks, we got a lot of motherfuckers. Enough. Sick of it. Why question Mark Cuban? He's a billionaire after all. You know what they say about billionaires? They're all smart. They're all geniuses. So Cuban has a master plan that we're just not seeing. Wish it would come to fruition soon, but it'll just be patient. Just be patient. The shots will start falling. Luka's got to play better, right? Surely Dwight Powell will be off the fucking team and playing in Turkey by the end of the season, right? Willie Cauley-Stein will be playing in Israel by the end of the year, right? I take solace in that. We're 7-4. All right, guys, here we go again. The Mavericks play a good playoff contending team on the road, and here I am yet again making a post-game video, and I'm not fucking happy, okay? Now, I was saying, right, because the Nuggets post-game video, what was the other team we got embarrassed by that I was really pissed off about? Who was it? The Heat. I was like really upset in those videos, especially the Nuggets one, because the Nuggets game, we just had no life whatsoever. I was saying this during the stream. I'm not going to be yelling in this one because it's like, I'm not angry. I'm just frustrated now, dude. I'm just really frustrated with how this team looks currently. And it's, you know, a 10-point game. I don't think that does it justice. The Mavs got blown out. The Mavs got absolutely blown out. Got some garbage time buckets there towards the end. But it was weird because the first quarter I thought was maybe some of the best basketball they played at all throughout the entire season so far this year. And then the second quarter, towards the end of the quarter, they completely collapsed in on themselves. And then the start of the third quarter, they were getting just destroyed. And then they made a nice little run there during the middle of the third quarter to keep it close. And then the Bulls just went on a crazy-ass run to end the third quarter and throughout the rest of the fourth quarter. It's just, I don't know. I really don't know what the takeaway is for this team right now. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't want to be too negative because we are early in the season. We are 7-4. And you would like to think at some point, right? The big takeaway for me right now is at some point, 36% shooting. Some of this is garbage time stuff here from three. You would like to see a regression to the mean, a positive regression to the mean as far as shooting goes for this team. Because they are just breaking, wide open threes constantly. Constantly. Like, it's just, you get looks like this. This has to go, right? I mean, I know you're not going to make every single shot, but shots like these have to go down, right? And then you have Luka missing threes as well. Like, okay, I'll talk about Luka here in a second, but I'm going to show you guys something right here. Here's Luka. It makes a nice move. Javonte Green gets completely lost on a screen. Good job. Wide open three. He misses it. The very next possession, the very next play, just 5 seconds later, Zach LaVine bullies Jalen Brunson, and he hits. You see, this is the thing. The teams that the Mavs are playing are hitting their open shots. They're hitting their looks. And the Mavs aren't. The Mavs are just breaking shot after shot after shot after shot. They're playing teams that are hitting shot after shot after shot. I mean, Lonzo is going nuts tonight, right? Lonzo shoots this well against you on tough looks. That's a pretty good contest right there from Luka. And Luka did play some good defense tonight. I will say that. That's a good contest right there for Luka. And then you had this one. Where was this other one? Where was this crazy Lonzo? Just three from the logo. Really good team defense. This whole possession from the Mavs. And Lonzo just hits this. There's nothing you can do. Lonzo looked fantastic tonight. The Bulls as a whole look fantastic, man. They're a really good basketball team. Really, really good. What'd they end up shooting from three? 48% from deep. 48% from deep. You had 7 of 10 from Lonzo. I mean, that is what it is, right? LaVine went 2 of 2. Caruso off the bench had 16 points. Only missed 1 shot. Like, this is the 6 steals as well. This is what I was saying just a second ago in the chat before I started recording this. Just going into last season, the Bulls were like a laughing stock. They were. It was laughable how poorly managed they were. LaVine leaving was a foregone conclusion. Every single team in the league was drawing up their mock trade for Zach LaVine. Oh my God, we can offer him this much money in free agency. And in the span of a year and a half, they have now built one of the most solid rosters in the league. When's that happening for Dallas? You know, When's it happening for us? When are we going to see this team actually make fucking improvements? Because part of the reason why I have no issue being so negative about this team early on this season is it's the same fucking team. It's the same team as 3 years ago. So it's like, it's not like we're like, it's a whole new team, man. Like the Lakers, right? It's a whole new team. You got to give them some time to mesh and gel. There's no reason to jump to too many conclusions yet. We've seen this Mavs team for 3 years. So it's like, I know what I'm seeing here, right? And our new additions, Sterling Brown probably played the best he's played so far this season tonight. And what do you have? 17 minutes and 5 points. So that speaks volumes. This was a nice looking 3 though. I did like that he pulled up in transition here. I was about to blow again. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever the shot went up, I said, "Why is Sterling Brown shooting a 2-for-1?" But hey, it looked good and it went in, so I'm not going to complain. Okay. But like Reggie Bullock's got to start. Reggie Bullock's got to start hitting his threes. Right. I like Reggie a lot. He seems like a really, really cool dude. I'm really happy he wanted to be here. He plays some solid defense, but he's got to start hitting his threes. That's what he's brought here to do. Is hit his threes. That's what he's brought here to do. And Luka's got to figure it out. I don't know what his deal is. I'm actually kind of starting to get a little bit concerned. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned about Luka. It goes beyond conditioning, I think. He's settling for really, really bad shots, and that could have something to do with conditioning, mind you. That could have something to do with conditioning, 1000%. But it's just like he just settles for long twos. And I know we hate Harlebaz. I know we hate Bob Vargalas, right? As Mavs fans. But this is what he tweeted, what was this, 10 minutes ago, in response to, I know NBA Twitter has conditioned us to think a certain way, but Jason Kidd isn't the one missing 5 to 7 open threes a game. That's very true. I've been saying this. This offense is generating the looks. The players are just very average. And Bob Vargalas, well, you hate him. I know Mavs fans hate this guy's guts, but he knows this organization. Say what you will. He knows this organization better than all of us. Every team is shooting below average from 3 this year. That's true. This isn't on the coaching staff at all, but the overall shot profile of key players has been worse this year, and that's just a fact. And that has to be about Luka. I mean, his shots have been awful. If you want to wave it away by talking about three-point shooting from role guys, have at it. He's 1000% talking about Luka's shot selection. Just read between the lines here. With key guys, bad three-point shooting from role guys. He's talking about Luka settling for D2s, settling for these long ass. He had a possession where he had Vucevic on him. And let me show you guys this highlight. I don't have the highlight of Vucevic, of him missing the shot, but here is an example of him having Vucevic on him, of Luka having Vucevic on him. Is this it right here? This might be. Here's an example. Okay, this Luka's been doing this around the world stuff multiple times. I don't know what the hell's going on here. But here's an example of him having Vucevic on him and going aggressively. Vucevic can't stay in front of him. Nice little layup. That's good to see from Luka right there. We love that aggressiveness. But there was another player earlier in this game, and the player from earlier in the game has been really what Luka's been doing all season long, where instead of attacking Vucevic, he like draws him out and shoots a deep step back 2. And it was a brick, obviously. It's like, why are we doing that? It's like, why are we doing that? Is somebody telling him to shoot these shots? I don't understand. I know Luka was a mid-range assassin last year, but we have to know those are not good shots, right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I? I don't know what else to say negatively. I thought Dwight Powell honestly didn't play that bad tonight. Obviously, he got cooked by Vucevic. Again, the Dwight Powell expectations are in hell. So with that in mind, I don't think he played all that poorly. Willie Cauley-Stein is horrible, man. Like, I honestly can't even watch this guy on the fucking floor anymore. I just... What is there to say? I mean, dude, what are we doing? Like, come on. Seriously? Come on, man. Come on. KP, I thought, played really well, too. I think KP, since he's come back, these 3 games since he's come back, he's played really well. He has played well. Obviously, kind of like with Dwight Powell, KP's expectations are a little bit lower than they probably should be, but he's played well. I don't have too many complaints from KP in this game. I thought that he played well. He was hitting his shots. You know, this is like a moment right here where you have a very small Lonzo Ball, and you would like to see KP kind of bully him, but that's just not KP's game. If he can hit those shots, not get stripped, not get contested by smaller guys, and hit those, then I'm 100% okay with that. And I have no complaints with KP tonight. It's just, I just don't. I'm like I said, I'm not yelling and screaming because I'm not like upset or anything. It's just like at this point in time, at the start of the season, this Mavs team, we can talk about. They're not hitting shots. They're not hitting the threes. At some point, the threes are going to start falling. They're going to look better. Luka's not playing well. At some point, he's going to pick it up, and they're going to look better. But the reality is Reggie Bullock's three-point percentage will go up. But the guys on this team, it's not like they're knockdown three-point shooters. Like, Dorian Finney-Smith was never going to shoot 40% from 3 again. He just wasn't. You know? Luka's three-point numbers will go up, but he takes bad shots. So it's possible they don't. And like Harlebob said, the teams, the shots that this team is settling for are mind blowing sometimes, absolutely mind blowing. Again, like I thought the team looked pretty good at the start of the game, and then they just fucking completely collapsed in on themselves. There's obviously a gigantic. We'll just continuously go back to this, man. There's obviously a gigantic talent gap. Whenever this team plays, teams like the Bulls, teams like the Bulls, teams like the Nuggets, teams like the Hawks, there's a very obvious talent gap, which is hilarious because the Hawks have just looked embarrassing. Now, granted, I'll just attribute that to the Hawks having a really tough schedule and playing a bunch of road games, but the Mavs just are not in the same ballpark talent-wise, especially when your superstar player, who pretty much has to do everything for you to win, is not playing well. So, that's pretty much all I got, man. It all goes back to fucking Mark Cuban. Like, the team roster, like I was saying earlier in the video, how is it that the Bulls going into last season were a fucking laughingstock? Levine was guaranteed to leave, and now all of a sudden they have this roster. And that's short of a time. They traded for Vucevic. They said, you know what? We have to keep Zach LaVine here no matter what. We're trading for Vucevic. We're giving up 2 firsts for Vucevic. We're getting Lonzo Ball. Some people said it was an overpay. We don't care. We're going to go get him in the offseason. We're going to go get DeMar DeRozan. What everyone says, DeMar DeRozan's a bad fit. DeMar DeRozan's a bad fit. You don't want him. That's what fucking Mavericks fans were saying all offseason long. And I was saying, dude, it doesn't matter. This team is so fucking devoid of talent. They need to get any type of talent they can get. And there goes DeMar. He was look great. He didn't have a great game tonight, which shocks me because DeMar usually goes off against the Mavs, but he didn't play great tonight, but he's been really good so far this season. And Caruso, admittedly, I was never really that in on Caruso. I know some Mavs fans were, some Mavs fans weren't. He's looked great so far. And Lonzo as well. I don't know if the Mavs are ever even players for these guys, but I do believe if the Mavs really wanted DeMar, they could have gone out and got him. I do believe that. So that's pretty much all I got. It's going to be the same. Like at some point, like I've got to probably stop saying this because it's going to be the same story throughout the season, is that the Mavs just talent-wise aren't at this level. Now, shots are going to start falling at some point. Luka's going to start playing better, and the team's going to look better. But we're going to get to the playoffs again. It's going to be the same story. It's going to be the same story as the past couple of years, where Luka's probably going to have to carry us, and the rest of the talent it just needs a little bit more. It's not it's not horrible. Like all these guys aren't in a vacuum aren't bad, but they're just what's being asked of them is too much currently. It really is. And Dwight Powell is getting 22. Dwight Powell's got to be the worst player in the NBA, getting 20 minutes, right? Like I was thinking about that earlier today, right? All things considered, because obviously you have some young guys, but those young guys you need to play to develop. But Dwight Powell, he's got to be the worst player getting 20 minutes in the league, right? Anyways, that's all I got. The Mavs play the Spurs on Friday night. That's got to be a game we win. If this is who we're going to be this season, then you have to literally win every single game. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to come here. If this is how we're going to be this season, we have to win literally every single game against these bad teams, and the Spurs are not very good. So the Mavs need to come out on Friday and take care of business, because look at this. The way this team's been playing so far, oh my God. The way this team's been playing so far, what is this? 6 straight losses? 7 straight losses? Granted, given the fact that we can't beat a fucking good team. So obviously, I'm assuming we'll win a few of these games. I hope to God we do. But that's all I got, man. The Mavs lose to the Bulls. I don't think this score is very accurate for how it looked. And by the way, the danger zone curse, it doesn't exist this year. The danger zone is undefeated. I put the Mavericks in the danger zone in the first quarter. I could sense it. And we ended up losing. All right, talk to you guys later, man. Subscribe to the channel. We stream Mavs games. You guys know the drill. Okay, goodbye.